Hi, welcome to Module 1, Studying Personality, Research, and Theory. So, the first thing is that most of the modules I want to make fairly interactive, so looking at other videos or web links, but this first intro chapter is a lot more content driven, so just heads up about that. Um, because there is a lot of content to start out with. So, the first thing is to just think about what personality means to you. What does the term mean? What is the common folk understanding of what that is? And how would you define personality? So, our first discussion question is just focused on that, a really general idea of what you feel personality means. Then we're going to go on and look at an overview of the different theorists that we'll be covering in this course, as it's also kind of a history lesson in psychology. So I mentioned in the intro that a lot of these theories form an important foundation for all of psychology, and consistent with that, the theorists kind of represent different movements or paradigms in terms of how we think about personality and about psychological disorders. So we'll talk about that, then look at about assessment and how assessment is how information is gathered about personality, and looking at different ways, with one of the most common being a self-report. People simply ask someone else, either via interview or paper and pencil questionnaire or online questionnaires, things about themselves using examples. But that's not the only way. So we talk about how there's various ways of measuring personality, which are often based on the different theories that we will be looking at. And then we look at the always important research part, because anything in psychology is subject to the scientific method and vigorous research. So we'll take a look at that. And then we end the module by looking at the different questions about human nature and different assumptions that each of the theorists will be putting forth. And finally, the criteria of a good theory. Now, that section is not included in your textbook, but I feel like it's an important list of how to properly evaluate a good theory, what a good theory means in terms of scientific merit, and to think about those principles as you learn about each of the theories as we go along. So I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you next time.